In the heat of World War II, with technology rapidly advancing, the US military was searching for a way to make their missiles more accurate. They needed a guidance system that was smart, reliable, and could operate inside a cramped missile nose cone. The solution they landed on was pigeons. Yes, you heard that right. The fate of precision-guided munitions rested on the wings of ordinary city pigeons. This bizarre yet fascinating endeavor was called Project Pigeon. The idea was the brainchild of famed behavioral psychologist B.F. Skinner. He believed that through operant conditioning, he could train pigeons to become living guidance systems. The setup was surprisingly clever. Inside the nose cone of a missile, a small screen would display an image of the target. A pigeon, trained to recognize this target, would be placed in front of the screen. As the missile flew, the bird's job was to keep pecking at the center of the target on the screen. If the missile veered off course, the target would move away from the center of the screen. The pigeon, trying to get its reward, would follow the target, pecking at its new position. These pecks would be registered by sensors connected to the missile's flight controls. A peck to the right would steer the missile right, a peck to the left would steer it left. In essence, the pigeon was constantly correcting the missile's trajectory, guiding it directly to its destination with remarkable precision. Skinner's tests showed that the pigeons were incredibly reliable, able to track targets with focus and accuracy. They were even trained to ignore distractions and continue their mission, no matter what. The project progressed surprisingly far, with successful demonstrations proving the concept worked. However, military officials were understandably skeptical about entrusting their advanced weaponry to a bird. The idea of a pigeon-guided missile seemed too strange, too unconventional for the top brass. Despite Skinner's passionate arguments and the project's proven success in simulations, funding was eventually pulled in 1944. The military decided to pursue purely electronic guidance systems instead. Project Pigeon was briefly revived in the 1950s by the Navy as Project Orcon, which stood for Organic Control, but it too was ultimately cancelled. The age of electronic computation had arrived, making the need for a feathered navigator obsolete. While it may sound like something out of a cartoon, Project Pigeon was a serious scientific effort that pushed the boundaries of what was thought possible. It remains one of history's most creative, and certainly most unusual, military experiments. Want to discover more strange but true stories from the past? Then be sure to follow our channel, Historical Repo, for more amazing history.